Our first significant winter storm of the season is poised to strike this weekend, and we have alert days in effect from late Saturday into Sunday morning. Meteorologist John Birchfield here with an update on the timing and the impacts. Travel is going to be slowed down considerably for post-holiday travel, and widespread 4 to 6 inch amounts are expected with isolated higher totals. I'll have the latest on that snowfall map coming up in just a bit. Winter storm warnings shaded in pink are in effect for the Toledo Metro, also up towards Lenawee and Hillsdale counties, Williams, Fulton counties, back towards Henry, Defiance, and Putnam as well. And winter weather advisories, if you live in that purple shaded region, well, there are still going to be travel impacts, but not quite as much accumulation south and east of the Maumee River. So for the rest of this evening and tonight, a couple flurries possible. No accumulation or impacts are expected across the Great Lakes region. There are some heavier lake effect snow showers in eastern Ohio. Just a taste of what's to come this weekend. Our area of low pressure that is going to bring us this winter storm currently out towards Utah and Colorado, producing snow in Montana and also snow stretching back towards the high plains. There are currently winter weather alerts for many Midwesterners. In fact, if you go from Montana all the way towards the Dakotas, stretching down into northwest Ohio, over 1,500 miles of these winter weather alerts. It is going to be a dry start to the day, so waking up, heading out the door, maybe you're picking out that Christmas tree this weekend. It is going to be a dry morning. Through the early afternoon, we are expected to stay dry, and that's also true of the forecast up in Ann Arbor at the big game. And that weather impact alert day begins during the late afternoon and during the evening, especially by 5 p.m. That is when conditions deteriorate rapidly, and through the evening, temperatures drop as snow accumulates quickly. So that Ohio State, Michigan forecast is going to be cloudy and dry for tailgating, 27, a cold one at that 12 noon kickoff, and snow showers beginning by the third and the fourth quarters, with the potential for some snowy travel heading home. Looking at the hour-by-hour timeline, it is going to be a mostly cloudy start to the day. Could see a little bit of morning sunshine out towards Erie and Huron counties. Snow is going to begin after 2 p.m. It's already going to be coming down steadily right along the Indiana-Ohio state line in Williams and Defiance counties, moving into the metro closer to sunset. By 5 p.m., that is when I think conditions are really going to go downhill as we see a drop in temperatures, and just that little bit of loss of heat from the sunset does cause those roads to get covered very quickly. Through Saturday night and Sunday morning, snow is going to continue. We could actually see a brief rise in temperatures, and that could lead to a brief period of wintry mix Sunday morning. Now, there's already going to be so much snow piled up, I don't really think it's going to have a big impact on road conditions. And into the afternoon, could see a few isolated passing flurries, but overall, the main event is going to be done as that alert day winds down for the latter half of the day. So how much snow to expect? Based on the latest data, we are still thinking it is areas north and west up towards Hillsdale, Lenawee, Williams, and Fulton counties that do have the best chance to see 6 to 8 inches of snow. That 4 to 6 line cuts off right around Wauseon, and it includes the Toledo Metro. So if you live in Lucas County, you can plan on 4 to 6 inches, and the same goes for far northern Wood County. Now, further south and east of the river, amounts are going to be a little bit less in that 2 to 4 inch ballpark, and that is why those areas just have a winter weather advisory versus a winter storm warning. And far southeast, locations like Huron and Crawford counties likely only to see about 1 to 2 inches. So bottom line, highest amounts in that magenta color, pretty significant amounts in blue, and lower amounts in the light blue and white colors. In 4 to 6 inches, this will put us at the snowiest November that we have had in several decades. So when are the biggest impacts going to be coming? Late Saturday evening, Saturday night, and Sunday morning. That is when the worst of the travel and road conditions are expected. Heavy, wet snow is going to be hazardous with slow travel conditions. So if you have friends and family heading home after the long holiday weekend, please use caution. And my recommendation would be either leave Saturday morning or wait until Sunday afternoon, because that late Saturday to early Sunday time frame is going to be potentially dangerous. And make sure to have that shovel. Although with this heavy wet snow, take frequent breaks if you're out shoveling, because it can be dangerous, especially if you have any cardiovascular issues. That shoveling can really elevate your heart rate, especially when it's a wet, dense packing snow like it may be. So the hourly forecast for the next couple of days, that afternoon snowfall really moving in after 2 p.m. as that alert day takes into effect during the PM hours and continues through Sunday AM. Slow travel is going to be likely for the first half of the day. Now, Sunday night into Monday, temperatures are going to go downhill quickly, and Monday morning there could even be a few isolated lingering travel impacts, especially in rural and outlying areas, with temperatures dropping. Another weaker disturbance moves in Monday night into Tuesday, and that'll bring us a few passing snow showers. Now, the big story for the work week turns from the snow to the cold. The start of December is looking frigid. We're talking highs in the 20s and low temperatures that'll be in the teens. So it is going to be a very, very cold start to the month of December. That alert day is in effect late Saturday and into Sunday, shaded in red there. It's also going to be breezy on Sunday. In addition to the snow in the morning, the afternoon wind is going to kick up. Now, Monday morning, we dip down to 16 degrees, and that could cause a few potential areas of refreezing and slow travel Monday morning. Another batch of snow showers Monday night and into Tuesday, and overall a very brisk, chilly 10-day forecast. Next weekend could also produce some additional snow showers, mainly late Friday, and then also another batch of snow showers arriving next Sunday.